And now I'll start the stream. Hello, how's it going, everybody?
Taylor had a very interesting question.
Nope, we're not gonna talk about it right now. Nope. This is a question we are not putting on the internet. Welcome
Well, now
back.
you make it even sound worse.
Back to my nightmare. We're playing some Pokemon. I've decided I'm not going to put what stream this is, simply because this is a Dota situation where theoretically it could go forever. So
This is stream
I
9.
don't know, dude. Check the date if you want to watch them in order. Kaiser's right though. This is stream 9. Welcome back to Pokemon. I lost my fucking mind last time. We're here as anime, and we got Rooster Fighter, we got One Piece, Hamtaro, Garden. I don't remember what the fuck that was, but it was something. And then our fucking terrible Rocky, and then Batman. And we're not going to lose to the first gym this time, like last time, where I lost to the first gym.
Because you're so cool and epic.
I caught Zubat. Fuck. Yeah, that's right.
Double
I was
man.
in the EV.
I thought you just got him.
Oh, what?
I thought you just got him.
Who?
Zubat.
Oh, I did. Batman.
No, like just now.
No. I caught him for last stream. Don't you remember?
Remember now.
What are you? I'm confused. You've lost me, man.
I blurted out a name for Zubat.
Oh, no. Yeah, Zubat already has a name. He's Batman. Remember we had that discussion of like how it's technically an anime because of that one. Fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, I've decided I'm going to Eevee and Ivy Train, but that can wait until like partway through the game, till I've done like some gyms and shit, you know? Because I don't even have access to the Pokemon I would need to the Pokemon I would need to train. So there's just no point in even attempting. And like I'm not gonna get perfect ones, obviously, and that's fine. So realistically, it's for the best, you know. But I mean, I have to try. Okay, we won't miss 600 times. Okay, throw a rock at it. Throw a rock at it. Throw a rock at it. Yep. Dude, you only have Roost so many times, dude.
Throw a rock at it.
Shit.
Throw a rock at it. Throw a rock.
Throw a rock at it. Throw a rock at it.
Gonna run out of peepees.
This is getting absurd, dude.
Whoever came up with the concept of bosses spotting enemies can go suck a dick.
What do you mean?
Dark Souls 2 is filled with a bunch of those bosses. I hate them.
Why are you taking a day, Felipe? Do you not feel good?
Personal stuff.
Okay. Hope your grandma's okay, right?
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay. Well, I'll leave it at that. Did you hear Jacksepticeye is making a Bloodborne movie?
I did hear about that.
Pretty neat stuff. Must be excited.
I am.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't know how. It's gonna be weird, because Bloodborne and Dark Souls stories are kind of not explicitly told. Meanwhile, in movies, you kind of have to do that. Otherwise, people are like, "What's the movie about?"
Well, not necessarily.
You can't just for the because most of the lore of Bloodborne and Dark Souls is very in the description of the items.
Yeah. I suppose that's true.
It's good. It's a different vector of telling the story. I don't think it's gonna be bad or anything. It's just gonna be very strange to me.
Different.
Yeah.
That is not what I want at all. Yeah, I gotta fucking... I would have loved the Neckens, dude.
Ekans is cool. I really like Arbok.
But instead I got stupid Hoppip. Quick, Felipe, give me an anime that sucks and is bad.
One Piece.
You can't say anything against One Piece because you're caught up.
That's how I know it's bad, because I'm caught up.
Yeah, you still watch it.
I mean, I've invested too much time into it.
And it's also actually good.
Yo.
You wouldn't watch it otherwise.
Regardless if it's good or not, I would also feel obligated to finish it because it's such a time sink.
Yeah, but not everybody feels that way. Well, what is it, Felipe? What's a bad anime?
Ghost stories.
I already named Ghost Stories.
God damn it!
Jujutsu
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Kaisen. What?
I like
It's my
Jujutsu
favorite one.
Kaisen.
Did you say Felipe?
I don't.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
How the fuck do you spell that?
Is it Y-U-G-I-O-H?
Yes.
That sounds right.
Yes. Do you like Yu-Gi-Oh, Kaiser?
No.
Only because of the, I was gonna say only because of the dragons.
No. No. That's totally not because of the only 2 dragons or 3. I don't know. I don't remember. Funny
That's
enough, I got the name Kaiser Glider before I knew there was a card called Kaiser Glider, the Masked Dragon.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
If you search Kaiser Space Glider, it shows a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Let me get to a checkpoint, and I will look into that. Oh,
I want to see.
Golden Dragon card.
oh, gross.
It look, yeah, it doesn't look
What
good.
do you look like?
No, of course not.
I told you I could make you a mech.
No.
You were so into it too, man. I'm so sad that you lost interest.
Golden Burst, Kaiser Glider.
Speaking of lost interest, I gotta reinstall Rise.
Why do you have to reinstall Rise?
There's some things that I want to write down, but I need references within Rise.
If I look up my name under Taylor Hertz, first thing that pops up is a dude that looks nothing like me, and then the first card that pops up is called Firewall Saber Dragon. Whatever the fuck that means. Let's try Felipe.
Is it my name in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
I'm at the poison swamp. Ugh.
Finally, your life can end.
It sucks.
But Felipe, everybody loves the poison swamp.
Miyazaki does. He loves the poison swamp.
Why does he love the poison swamp?
Because he likes terribleness.
I bet I'll throw a rock at it. I bet I'll throw another rock at it. About one more rock. Alright, goodbye.
Hello.
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 Just in time for us to catch a Geodude, because I believe that's all that's here that I can catch.
Oh. No. Baby gamer rage.
What do you mean?
Your rage last time.
Yeah, last time you weren't here. We already talked about that.
You got so angry.
Yeah, we're done talking about it. You missed it. You missed the conversation because you chose to leave.
Yeah, because I was getting my food.
Boo hoo! I have too many stairs in my house. Wah.
Is that jealousy?
My steak is too buttery. My house is too big.
Guys, have you seen the internet turning against Linus?
Linus Tech Tips, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
What did he
a
do?
rock anime.
What's your opinion?
I
Dr.
To be
Stone
honest-
Taylor.
Bet.
hell yeah.
But yeah, go on.
Let me pause the download. I haven't been following Linus since forever because all he does now is just, oh, I'm gonna do something to my house now. I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna do that, and it's not much about tech in general. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Basically, you followed him. Fuck you. You followed him for a reason, and now that reason doesn't exist.
Yeah. I started watching Linus Tech Tips in 2014 when I was really getting into PC building, and
When it was useful.
yeah, when it was useful, because back then I didn't know much about PC building. That's because of him is what I know today. If that makes sense.
Uh-huh. But what do you
But
feel about
now-
the controversy?
In a way, I feel like it's deserved. Like he had a
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Do you know what he did, yeah?
He fired some people. Is that what happened? Or
So
is it a new thing that happened?
it's a new thing. But it's been a bit of a build up.
Uh-huh.
Didn't start here, but this is old, right?
Mm-hmm.
In an old interview, he was asked about Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
50's got to him.
He said he doesn't condone like the way she travels and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because it's an atrocious way of traveling.
Anyways, the drama where the drama actually started was he was saying like he was having a bit of a crash out saying stop using ad blocker and stuff like that, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, oh my money, right?
Yep.
That's fine. People deal with that. Plenty of streamers say that, right? Then he fired some people, right?
Oh. Yeah. I did know about that one.
Then one of the people he let go, well, came out and said, you know, when I started working for him, he promised, you know, he'd help me buy a house if I kept working for him at this rate, right? Which he didn't. He bought a third house for himself.
Yeah, that's with luck.
And then most recently, after all this saying, you know, need money, money's tight, etc., all that kind of stuff, right? He made a video about how he bought a private jet for an affordable price of like, I think 5.5 billion.
The fuck?
Oh,
Where's the money coming from?
Well, he keeps saying it's free because he's paid for it, and now he's going to make the money back by turning it into a gamer jet. And he's going to do a live stream whilst in his jet.
Stupid.
So not only is he a hypocrite for Taylor Swift, but he fired people and complained about money, and then basically did this purchase that he does not need. And keeps talking like it's affordable and anyone could do this. Anyway, people are very upset with how out of touch he's become.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because he got money.
wonder what's the threshold.
This is Monster Musume, by the way. I would say the threshold is when you have money to buy a jet, Felipe. when you have expendable income like that is the threshold for stuff like that.
I think the threshold is when you buy your second house. I think that's when it starts.
I don't think that's fair. Just because like there are some people who just work hard and they are able to own like a summer home and shit, but then they can't do much else other than those two things. I think it's when, like, I feel like having two homes, while excessive, is not necessarily like threshold, because there were, I don't think anymore, but there was a lot of people who just were hard workers who would do that, and you know, I don't think that's necessarily fair. I literally think it's when if he stopped like everything he was doing that makes him money right now, he would be fine the rest of his life, you know. When you no longer need to work is definitely a cutoff point.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, bitch.
It's when you start becoming out of touch with everybody. Some people can handle it better than others. Like, I think Moist Critical is an example of, like, he's just a genuinely good guy and he doesn't need to do anything anymore, but he's doing it because he likes it rather than he keep on making money, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay's like, he did it for the money. Now that he doesn't need money, he doesn't post anymore.
He pulled a PewDiePie, and more power to him, man. Like, fucking, he got his bank and left.
Or the other extreme is Asmongold, where he's made the money, he just doesn't spend it. He still continues to live in squalor.
And there's nothing wrong with that, even though I hate Asmongold.
No. I actually think that's quite impressive, to have all that money and just be like, yep, no, I'm just gonna keep living the low life, you know what I mean?
I mean, if I ever won the lottery or shit, I probably wouldn't live like a rich man either. I'd still probably be like, yes, 88 cents corned beef at Walmart. Delicious. It's on sale. Because I know what it's like to be poor, and it fucking sucks. And if I ever got the chance, I would never let that chance go again. That shit would be invested. I'd be living off of the income, and I'd do what I would want to do. There would be some splurging here and there, but I would do it smartly.
If I had money, I'll still be shopping at Ross, fucking Marshalls.
Yeah, man, like, I don't need to go to fucking like AGB and shit, or like Trader Joe's with like their fucking $25 markup steaks that are like, oh, grass fed, and it's just, oh, it's the best meat you've ever tasted. I'm like, probably, as I don't like Asmongold. However, he is right. You can go get a $4 steak, and you could make that steak the most fucking delicious food you've ever tasted, because cooking is to make any food taste good, you know?
If I
Bill
got
Gates.
money, I'd buy an island.
Uh-oh. Bill Gates'
wouldn't-
favorite food is from McDonald's.
To be honest, I don't think I believe that.
I don't believe that either.
He
I
did
think
say
he only
that.
says that just so he looks like he's in touch.
Who?
Oh god damn it.
Bill Gates.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bill Gates just does that to look hip.
No, because he's a rich guy. He wants to. A real person who doesn't give a shit and just does whatever and lives like a poor person, they don't advertise that they live like a poor person. They're like, I'm just like you guys. I go to McDonald's and I order a burger and I eat that burger and it's my favorite. I have one every day. A normal person is just like, I go to McDonald's sometimes, and that's the end of the conversation. Guys, I'm struggling. Give me a fucking anime for Slowpoke.
Poku to Piku.
Give me a different anime.
No. Do it. You asked.
No, don't do it. No, that's bad.
This is Kill la Kill now.
Kill la Kill.
Never watched that shit. Probably will one day.
What's that one show where they're stuck in a video game and the brother
Sword Art Online.
is no, and it's kind of romancing his
Are you
stepsister or
talking
whatever it
about?
is.
Are you talking about No Game No Life?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Dude, I love that anime. I so wish it wasn't just fucking incest porn.
I like the color palette.
It's a beautiful show, and like the story's actually interesting, and the world's interesting. I want to explore more of it, but like, goddamn, like I know they're stepbrother and stepsister, but why does she have to be a lolly, and why do they have to literally just fucking have sex on screen?
Who?
No Game No Life main characters.
Main characters.
I think it's Sora and
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a fucking like 13-year-old watching that shit, I had a huge crush on her, and now that I'm adult, I'm like, that's weird. That's a weird show, but I love that show. I just wish she wasn't a lolly, dude.
That show didn't make any sense to me. I watched it because a friend like was like, "You have to watch this. You have to watch it," and I was just like, "Okay."
Part didn't make sense.
I don't know. None of it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, that's not really an answer, but that's fine.
I just remember Fate made more sense to me than No Game No Life.
Well, it's a single season anime, and like, first off, what's Togepi's name? You know what? This can be Fate.
Oh,
What?
the disrespect. I was gonna say Sword Art Online because Baby's first anime.
Oh, that would have been a good one, but Fate's fine. I mean, the world of No Game No Life, it's not as deep as Fate is, but like it makes sense. Like the world is a game world because a god decided that instead of wars and battles, everything would be decided with playing games, which is a very interesting way of doing things. And the fact that this dude is just the best at fucking video games, and he's just super intelligent, but he's just a fucking loser. Super interesting to me. It's just the way he's able to spin around and think about these things in a way they're not. Like the whole chess episode was really good.
You wanted to be you.
Well, I mean, that's the point of anime, is you insert yourself into the main character, no matter how edgy or cringy they are. Even if they fucking full-on tongue kiss their little sister. That's what anime is. That's why so many animes, especially isekais, are literally John every anime, because if you put fucking bad Giga Chin in there and he's like cool immediately, with like no effort, you can't put yourself in those situations. Plus, the reason it's always a fucking loser with no life in real life is because it makes it easier for the main character to adjust to the idea of this new world, because in their past life they really didn't have anything that they needed to get back to, so there's not like the
Did you see the new Invincible had a parody character
Nope.
of One Punch Man?
Nope. Back on to what I was saying. Just the whole John every anime is just, it's there for a reason, and like, yeah, it's boring sometimes to see just boring black-haired eyed man, but that's fine, you know, like they're there to be the self-insert character. Kirito is the ultimate self-insert. That and the dude from Monster. Hey, they're just so generic, and they're nothing characters. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's exactly what they need to be. Fucking Jin Woo from Solo Leveling. Goddamn, dude. You want to talk about John every anime? There he is. The new Kirito.
I'll be right back.
Are you gonna watch all the new regular show episodes as they come out, or are you gonna wait till it's all out?
It depends on how I feel.
I'm slightly optimistic. Well, slightly.
I mean, what could they possibly do that would fuck it up, you know? It'll just be so here. No matter what they do, people are going to say it's not as good as the original, even though it is just straight up episodes from before the finale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it'll always have that. We'll always have that stigma of like, it already ended. Why are we doing this again? Felipe, what would you say
Yes.
is your like guilty anime that you like, even though you know it's garbage?
I don't know. I don't think I have one, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing, eh? There's not like some shit anime that you know of that you're just like, God, I can't let anybody know I watch this garbage.
Um, no, I don't think so.
Interesting. I don't remember. Is ground effective against bug?
I don't think so.
No.
You would poison me, you fat bitch.
How dare they do their job?
Well, don't do that. How about that? Huh? You think of that? No, you didn't, you fat fuck.
God damn it.
No.
Felipe swearing? What? Crazy.
That never happens, except it does.
Oh, you don't swear. What are you
Except
talking about?
don't.
Dang it.
No.
Oh, dang it.
The
Oh, dang
Lord's
it.
Heck it.
name in vain, Felipe. How are you gonna get into heaven now?
I'm fine with the void.
I swore in 1982 when that rotten burglar shot your grandfather in the head with a shotgun. Um, 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 um.
Um, um, um.
I don't know what this anime is, but this is now Kagaster of the Insect Cage. Whatever
Is
the
it Monster
fuck
X
that
Hunter
is.
about insects and bugs and stuff?
What?
Hunter X Hunter.
Is it? I don't think so.
I see a lot of insect monsters. Aw.
I think there's one arc where those exist. The Chimera Ant arc, I think is what it's called. Don't know shit about it. I watched Hunter x Hunter so long ago. All I remember was it was
It exists.
it does exist. That is a factually true statement. Also likes that show. Where's Natalie?
Getting her food.
She's eating.
Still? She went to go get her food.
I would imagine.
This guy can be redo of a healer.
Gross.
Writer of that book said he just inserted himself.
That's concerning.
Oh, wow.
About time. Where the hell have you been?
I've been eating. Num num num.
I was right.
Tyler, what have you done?
What are you talking
Don't you know
about?
every Pokemon you name an anime, when that Pokemon dies, the anime's over?
It's your curse.
Well, we've named off a bunch of terrible animes that should have ended a long time ago, or have already ended, or don't need to exist, so. And
One
also
Piece?
One Piece.
Puts Tyler down on the box forever.
Drowsy is now redo of a healer.
I was gonna say we should name one the Reader or the Healer.
Gross.
How many of y'all actually watch that shit?
No.
Like it?
Why would I watch that?
No, I did.
I watched it because I heard everyone talk about it when I was younger, so I was like, I'll watch it, and I was like,
The plot was not any good.
so what did I just watch?
Did you know there's two versions of it? There's one version where it's the censored version, and there's the hentai version where it just straight up shows him fucking everybody.
Raping people, you mean? Raping people.
No. They deserved it, Felipe. You don't understand.
Uh-huh. Go on.
That show was terrible. It took an interesting premise and just had to pump it full of sex.
Sex sells.
And not this time.
Natalie,
Yes.
what is your guilty pleasure anime? Because I don't have one.
Fate.
Like, it's
Fate
bad.
is not a guilty pleasure anime.
I enjoy Kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope?
Yeah, Prismalia.
You're disgusting.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You
The
forget the full
Iliaverse.
name is you forget the full name is Fate Prismalia Kaleidoscope.
It's just Fate again?
Why do you like that?
Was the one we watched? The one where it's their cards instead of like the servants are.
Ew.
Basically, the Holy Grail War doesn't exist anymore, but the spirits still have to exist somehow. So like, what little energy of them is left is cards. So you can't
I always
summon
thought
them,
that was
but
stupid.
you can install them. No, it's basically what would happen if instead of destroying the Grail, Kritsugu, right? Yeah, Kritsugu. What if instead of destroying the Grail, he used his wish to stop the Holy Grail War like he planned?
Yeah, but it didn't really work, did it?
No.
His
But-
wish was
but
worthless.
That's what happened. Which is
Yeah,
why in
so-
the actual Fate timeline he destroys the Grail because he realized it wouldn't work that way. But then that just made things worse. But it was a lose-lose. But
Yeah, so much for fucking my wish, huh?
And the Iliaverse is worse because there's lolly stuff and it's gross and disgusting. She makes out with herself.
at least we actually get to see Luvia instead of Luvia being a background character in the other timelines. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but I don't think it's worth the pornography.
however, I will say that version of Emir is probably the toughest. If you consider the other one from the film, what's it
Oh.
called?
Well, this one was less of
something
a
snuff.
pussy that actually gave a shit and it wasn't just like, wah, I got my wish, wah.
Well, he that version of him lost everything, so he became Archer at the age of a teenager. Like he just became even more of a. I mean, he basically soloed Gilgamesh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, the Archer we know is such a little bitch, man. He's so lame. He's cool, but he's lame.
I love the concept of Archer. It's really, I think it's really good.
I just wish he wasn't such a whiner. What did you think was gonna fucking happen when you said you wanted to fucking deal with all evil throughout all of time that goes on forever? Dumbass.
Yeah, but he went from optimistic to pessimistic.
Yeah, dumbass.
But that was our point. Was no one was there to tell him his dream was stupid, and the only reason he knew his dream was stupid was because his future self came and told him.
Yeah.
Hey yo, don't
Bro
do
does
this,
not
dummy.
have common sense.
And then we get the
But-
Heaven's
but
Feel
it-
Archer who gets destroyed.
Absolutely fucked. Yeah, and he makes his sacrifice, but because of that, then our Emir never learned his lesson, and that's why it's the Emir cycle. It's a circle. And then somewhere in there, Emir Alter fits. Yeah, where he just says "fuck it," using guns now.
And he's black.
Too much fighting in the Middle East.
He becomes tanned as Archer as well.
Yeah. But he's tanned.
I do like the little bit of extra media where eventually Archer and Saber do get their quote happy ending. You know what I mean?
Where?
At the end of
In
time.
In Kobe,
technically yes. Yeah, in Chaldea, Archer and Lantoria are item. You know, older Arthur.
The one with
in,
back-breaking boobs.
Yes. But, yeah. I forget what was it? It's a it's a similar thingy to the way it ends with John and Zeke. You know what I mean? Where it's after this whole
God.
endless cycle thing in their
Oh,
own like
that's
little
really cool.
personal heaven thing. You know what I mean?
Forgot all about that fucking loser.
Zeke.
Yeah.
Kaz is just jealous because he got to become a dragon.
Dude, I hate that guy
Huh?
so much.
Zeke,
Avenue.
the guy who won the Holy Grail War with John and used his wish to become a dragon so he could protect the Holy Grail.
Oh,
The
yeah.
big Holy Grail.
That's
Yeah, the Greater Grail.
That's the only person with common sense.
Really not. Otherwise, he would
Why
have done
wouldn't you
something
want
other
to be?
than. Bro
Be an awesome
took
dragon.
the ultimate power and wished to
can
protect it
be-
instead of just getting rid of it.
We can be honest, right? The Holy Grail is just a meteorite, right? Because the Greater Grail is like the main body. And that was just a meteorite, right? Let's be honest. And then fucking if the Grail is daddy, then Space Mommy is clearly from the same space. You know what I mean? I forget what she's called. Not the Bleach, but you know who bleached the world. What's her name?
I don't know her proper name. Olga Marie.
Yeah. Be right back. And then there's the moon.
My problem doesn't stem with him wishing to become a dragon. My problem stems with throughout all of eternity, not a single other person went after that fucker. I don't believe that shit. That's some bullshit.
We've been over this.
It was time skip, and he just protected it with his life.
Protect all you want, man. That's not gonna stop people. I call shenanigans. It was just their fucking garbage excuse for. No, I don't want your. For trying to be like, oh, he actually the fucking loser gets a happy ending, even though he's just a tool, and that's all he should have been. wasn't a person. I really wish he
Ouch.
died. Bro was programmed for a purpose and went against that purpose. I forgot Rock Smash tried to come back, by the way. Did not give a fuck about him at all.
Why?
Until he became a dragon.
Anna,
What?
John d'Arc. Does she have the will of D if she's got D in the name?
No.
Technically.
But
Okay.
Everybody just wastes their wish, and I think that's what just pisses me off about Fate.
I mean, is it wasting their wish if they're wishing what they want? You see it as a waste because you. It's not the wish you want.
Nobody wishes for anything actually worth anything is my problem. They're just like, I want this, I want that. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking wish, and you're gonna wish for this garbage. Like, what's the point?
Is it a waste?
Yes.
You got what you wanted.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
None
a
of them
waste. It
use
was
it
not
right.
my wish.
Well, it's not even about my wish. You can wish for anything, and you're gonna fucking choose to wish on some bullshit. You're not even gonna think about like the grand scheme of things. You're just gonna be like, no, I want a sandwich. Give me a sandwich.
Who's the equivalent of that?
I don't know. Sure, there's somebody. All right, let's go through the wishes, shall we? We'll do this live on camera.
Eh. Fine, whatever.
Yep. Saber wished to undo the destruction of Camelot and rewrite history to save her country. I mean, you got your chance, bitch. Wish for something else. Not necessarily even a bad wish, but just like the outcome obviously was bad for everybody else.
It wasn't.
Go on.
That's what she wanted to do, but she didn't.
Yeah.
That's what she wanted to wish, but she.
But we saw the age where Camelot didn't
she
fall
chose-
and everybody just got fucked.
Yeah, but that wasn't because of her necessarily. So her wish was to undo it, but by the end of Stay Night, she didn't because Emiya, Gilgamesh, and Ishkandar all kind of gave her different points that talked her out of it because she realized that like and so she didn't and she ended up sacrificing herself to save it was Rin, I think.
And there was but what you're thinking of in Camelot, that was because she was going to die, but is it Bedivere? Felipe, is that the name?
The one with the silver hand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bedivere was supposed to take the scarab scabbard of Excalibur and destroy it, which was the reason she couldn't die. And she was going to die, and in real timeline he does destroy it, but in this timeline he chose to keep it. And because of that she didn't die, and then she lived for too long that she went from basically being a human to a god.
It's a cant line.
Which is why she ended up being so cruel.
His
Was,
godhood
'cause,
changes and all that.
Well, that, but also like it's a whole thing with fate where you get to a certain point where you become like that, but also there's a certain point where you get so strong that you can become a god by rejecting your humanity. But also the a recurring thing for fate, and they show this with Archer, is no matter how good of a person you are, you eventually kind of you either die a hero or become the villain. You know what I mean? Like it's just that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So why didn't cynical Emiya, why didn't he just win another Grail War and do his wish?
You get picked to go into another Grail War. The Grail does.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
pick
but
who
I
gets
mean,
to go
like,
into it.
For all of
And he's not a standard servant, so he can't just be summoned normally either.
I suppose you're right.
He's a counter guardian, so he is summoned by the Grail, not by a master. He's summoned by the Grail to correct something, and usually it's eliminate this person. So he was summoned to correct something, but instead of doing what he was supposed to do, he was like, well, I'm in the right time period, time to kill myself. In game. I just realized you're on stream, but yeah, you get that
In anime.
in anime.
Does that make sense? And I guess like even if he was summoned, he wouldn't necessarily be the same Emiya that wanted to do exactly what he needed to do. Like it kind of is yourself in a sense to make it so that you do what is needed to try and win the Grail.
The most useful wish was Solomon's. I would say.
Oh, what? Where he wished to become a human?
He made that wish where he basically lived out life as a human, but his other version or whatever became the Solomon that we know. The one that was human was the Romani, which is who we knew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I miss that man. That man's hot.
And he was a goof.
Oath Under Snow is probably more of a wish that you would have made.
Ooh.
The Miyu-verse film.
What was his wish?
So remember Miyu from Ilya, right? She kind of came from a different universe.
Kinda.
She's Emiya's little sister or whatever. She flees there. Emiya made a wish to
Oh, that's right.
send her somewhere where she was loved, with what little energy the Holy Grail had left. Because that world's version of the bad guy one, and his wish was for that we met the family that basically they just basically wish the world to be in their own image.
Yeah.
And rule the world, and then they came over to this world because they wanted to use Miyu to take over this world too, and other worlds, because Miyu was that world's version of Ilya, which is the host for the Holy Grail.
Yeah, I remember now. Can I just say, the concept of one world isn't enough is kind of dumb in the grand scheme of things.
It's greed.
Yeah, but My
It is
whole
done.
my whole shtick with that is just like, can't. No matter how powerful you are, you can't keep track of them all, and you're just start messing with the multiverse. You're just asking to bring over somebody who's stronger than you. You know, like it's never a good idea.
That's what the Combine is from Half-Life. They have taken over multiple universes and are just awful. As far and because there's not a third game in the Half-Life universe, they're doing it successfully.
And then not to mention there's the quote like original grow, which is the Aurochs grow.
You're gonna fucking critical hit me, huh?
And that's the growl that that's the growl that Gilgamesh has. And then there's lesser growls as well. Which are just incomplete Holy Grail rituals.
So much grailage.
Where they grant you the wish, but it's usually like corrupted and fucked. And then there's Pandora's Box, which is a version of the Holy Grail because it does the same thing, but it's limitless in power. But the reason it's a negative is because you can't control how far it will take your wish, basically. Which is why it's Pandora's Box. You gotta give it. The Aliaverse had some cool lore. It's just a shame that it was, you know, Lolly the anime. I feel like it would have been really good if it was with the Stay Night cast. You know, adults or teenagers. You know what I mean?
All right, Felipe, what's her name?
Who'd you catch?
No, we
didn't.
died.
We're dead.
Oh, you died.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's the name of the thing? So what's the thing?
games. Video games, specifically.
And then name your opponent lame. Or sports. But yeah, Aldea only exists because of a wish. Chaldea wouldn't exist if it wasn't because of a wish.
The world probably wouldn't have that many problems then if that was the case.
Well, the world would be over.
Probably for the best. Good an idea, Felipe. Run with it.
Half-Life.
3.
Imagine.
If you win the run with Half-Life 3 still alive, Half-Life 3 will be released.
You want me to
Game
name him
breaks his
Half-Life
one rule.
3?
Yeah, do it.
Just Half-Life. Okay.
But the funny... Taylor, you heard it here. Captain Fantas is the reason Half-Life 3 will never be released.
You're
well,
about
it
to
has
hear
to
this
follow your
too.
rules.
there's also that. Otherwise, I get punished by Felipe.
Yes. Because I am the one that's only punished you.
You haven't punished me because I haven't broken the rules.
So I'm not paying attention that much.
I don't feel too bad about that last run because it was simply just the third gym, you know.
Is that the one with the milk tank?
Yeah, it's the milk tank gym. It's you
Yeah.
either beat it or you don't. That's how it goes. Sometimes you miss,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't. Sometimes it just uses rollout over and over again. Fortunately, that's just what it was this time. I kept getting flinched. I couldn't attack. It critical hitted my Pokemon. That was my win condition.
Big oofs.
I probably could have played it a little bit smarter, but at the end of the day, it's fine.
Felipe,
Yes.
you know what's funny between old gen and new gen Monster Hunter?
What?
In old gen, you'll have at most 1 page of active skills. In new gen, you'll have like 7 pages of active skills.
For real?
Yeah. It's because in old gen you needed like 10 points to activate a skill level 1 and 30 points to max it out.
Oh, damn.
In new gen that system doesn't work anymore.
How does it work
Okay.
now? Is it just armor pieces?
And now Now it's just like if you have level 1 attack boost, it's just that level 1 attack.
Okay. Yes, Natalie.
How do you feel about the Pope being trash?
The Pope being
Change the
trash.
topic.
It's what Orange Man said.
Change the topic.
Oh.
I'm trying to catch every virus there is known to man. Gotta catch them all.
God.
You have an automatic feeder.
Huh?
You have an automatic feeder.
I do not.
I want one if I get a cat again, because I like the videos of where they're just chilling and all of a sudden they fly off.
Game.
Pokemon.
Should have named it Going Up. Because, you know, escalators, ferret. Ferret.
Oh, for it. My favorite Pokemon. One of them. One of my favorite Pokemon.
It's a good silly noodle.
It's just a very cute goober.
Game.
What's a bird game?
Flappy Bird.
Happy
There you go.
birthday, yeah.
Game.
Banjo Kazooie.
I'll be back.
I don't think that's gonna fit. Fatal Frame.
How do you spell fatal, is it? Am I stupid?
No, that's right.
Doesn't look right.
Fatal. Yeah.
Fatal Fram.
Fatal Fran.
Been told I'm allowed to use legendaries now.
The mode is
Yay.
now available.
Doesn't matter though. I'm not gonna catch any, so it's just it's nothing changes.
That's strange.
What legendaries are in this game?
The dogs, Lugia. That's about it, I think. Apart from some other shit that I probably don't know of. But they count as an encounter, so by the time the dogs are around, I won't be able to do anything because I will have already caught and shit on various routes and they wander, so.
Oh, do they wander?
Yeah, the wandering legendaries. Give me a name.
What letter is this?
I don't know.
It is E.
E. Elden Ring.
There you go.
Not E.
Yeah, it is.
They don't do lowercase, they do uppercase.
What is it?
Oh,
I mean, you can still go with Elden Ring.
sure.
Cat. Cats.
Got.
Name of a game.
Dark Souls.
Okay. Name of a game.
Batman.
Name a game.
Snake.
Name a game.
Tetris.
Name.
Wolf Among Us. No, Among Us.
Name.
Wizard 101. I didn't know you were back, Kaiser.
Huh?
I didn't know you were back.
Oh, I was here. I was just typing some stuff. Doing the research. Hey, became Half-Life 2.
Dude.
Well.
Wow, I love having Google. I don't get what I want.
What do you mean?
I search for something and I get a completely different result from what I'm
Yeah,
searching.
Google's rough now. My issue is it gives me AI answers all the time, and it's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
The future! Yay! Bah.
Oh.
Bah, bah, bah.
Give me a name, Felipe.
Parasite Eve.
How do you spell that?
Parsite Eve.
Give me a name.
Metal Gear.
Excuse me.
Do you think you're ready, Taylor?
Huh?
Is this the third gym?
Yep.
Do you think
We'll
you're
see.
prepared or no?
We shall see. I've got my win condition, so we'll see. I lost.
No.
I just kept using a tract over and over again. I couldn't do anything.
Uh,
But it was an attractive cow.
look at them udders, I guess.
I guess
Up,
whatever floats your boat for Lily Pay.
Oh, set it on
Third gym
fire.
is such fucking garbage, man. Because, like, it's not even my fault at this point. I can't control the genders of my Pokemon. If I try to use the genders that it wouldn't be a problem with, it becomes a whole problem with just I'm unable to actually do enough damage because it will just use rollout over and over again. I don't have the status effect moves that I need because they're on the fucking genders of the Pokemon that I need. I got unlucky. That's what it is. Because sometimes in Pokemon it doesn't matter how much you fucking plan, that's just what it is. Give me a new name.
Food.
There you go.
Think because I'm hungry.
I'm just reading the description of one of these weapons.
Huh?
I'm reading the description of Shakaru Magala's weapon, and it says the gem signifies life once fully charged. It blasts foes with delight. Reminds me of some.
Give me name. Felipe.
Lasagna.
What? Oh yeah, we're on food.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Fuck.
I don't want to name this one lasagna.
I was gonna say what's lasagna, but then I realized you mean lasagna.
This is ham.
I was very confused what kind of food you were eating, Felipe.
Alien food.
Pozole. Wow, wow, wow.
Rename the next one Soul.
You can't eat souls.
Felipe.
Yes.
Gogmasius wants to vor the world.
Does he actually?
One of his descriptions is from beneath the earth it wells forth on a shadowy mission to devour the world.
Oh. He does want to pour the world.
We're surrounded by war.
It's everywhere.
Games, shows, literature, art.
That's enough writing for today. Break time. Break. What are you up to, Felipe? Oh, it's your 101.
I am.
No. Are you getting ready for tomorrow's stream then?
I am. Just grinding out this stuff so when Taylor and I do it, it won't be as long.
All right, I run out of things to say. We're done for today.
Okay.
Okay.